Hey, hello guys. Time for another round. Qualifier. I must admit, I have not been able to do a lot of research. I've seen Ian's stream earlier, but he was suffering from Mr. Great, as I'm afraid I will be as well. In any case, I will try to qualify unless we see some fatal mistakes, and then we'll of course drop out and try again tomorrow. My notes this time around are not that impressive. I must admit, I tried to do some notes here, but I'm not very confident that they are super accurate. And I don't agree on some of the lines that I've seen people play because I like other lines. So we will try them out, and if I fail miserably, then I guess we will have to revise that. But until that, hello Glenn. Hello board PC guy in the Relic. I'm not sure if you're still here, but welcome everybody. We are going to do the qualifier in expert level. Mostly we will be using kingmakers. There are some exceptions. I haven't really decided if I'm going to try the rough bump on hole 7. That requires a power 0 or 1 ball, as I understood, but I don't really like that one. The rough is like this thing. And I'm not confident I'm gonna hit it. Thanks. Thank you, Glenn. So let's get this show going. As I understood it from somebody that told me, we need to check the ball and clubs when we selected the hole like this. Otherwise we might end up needing to choosing it again. So okay, first drive plus 10%, should not be super critical because I'm going on the right hand side because I like the approach from the right hand side, and the idea is to get reasonably close to the rough to be able to sink it with a short iron. Hello Klaus, welcome. So let's go. And as you can hear, I'm still suffering a little bit from the cold, but I'm getting better. So let's see if we can get some nice drops here. And I'm not talking about bird drops. Seven, 9, slight headwind. And 10% downhill on the drive. Hello Silken, welcome. I will try. I saw Tommy use this side as well, but I don't like hitting that slope. It sucks. More very heavy headwind. So 8-5 it will be almost 7 rings. So 7 rings. I think we can give it a little bit extra. Let's keep it like that rest of the evening, and I will be happy. Oh, this is very short. Wow. Did I put topspin on it? Man. I will need to hit the upslope now. Well, I can't provide you with that. I hope you have the solution in your fridge. So, not sure why I ended up so short. Maybe it was the headwind, because I wanted to be... Right, let's try to do this anyway then. I think we will be pushed to the left, so let's use one square to the right, then 8 rings. At least we gave it a shot. Let's see. Close, but no cigar. I wanted to be landing on the green, so I was like very short. Thanks. Good luck. Well, not sure. Maybe I will need to do something else, or obviously I can, if I used all the topspin on that shot, which I think I did. Goodbye. Then we are... I can't really know if that is the way I want to play this the whole week. Yes, go for it, guys. I want to make some advertising for our Swedish Golf Mafia clan as well. We have a blast, and we just advanced to Expert 3, so, and we don't really have any take on the C100, but it would be nice to find a few decent, really decent grinders or tournament players to help us get to the Master League. That would be cool. So if you want to get an invite, or just hook yourself up with me, or send a message somewhere so that we can find you somehow. Okay, hole number 2. Sniper rough bump. This is scary shit. I don't really like, but we will try it. Straight tailwind, and we are just down into the sand, which is another one of these risk moments when you adjust to a different elevation that where you want the ball to land. You need to take that into consideration as well as head or tailwind, which actually is also quite difficult to master in my view. So go. So this one, the aim is to hit the little rough patch right between, just before the green here. I will show you later. And hopefully it will just pop in. So you recommend not doing the rough bump? Well, if I'm just land in the rough and roll out on the green, I will be happy. Of course, it would be nice to dial it in to, as we have seen some other par 3s in the past tournaments, but I don't have any big hopes, so the idea is to hit it there. Seven, 6, 10% max is 8.5 ring. So that's 8.5. We hit it perfect. Fingers crossed. Close, but no cigar. I think that is okay. We should live with that. Well, we have some bug here. Maybe it's a Russian one trying to get all our secrets. Thanks, Glenn. Well, it was not in, but it was close enough, I guess. If we can keep hitting perfect, I guess we will have a few drops on that. At least we were not totally off on the adjustment, and that's assuring. Okay, so hole number 3, par 5. We're going to drive with our APOC. We're going to drive a little bit short, but with a Kingmaker, so we're not gonna fully blast it. We'll have tailwind, so we'll see what to do. We will use the right hand side of the hole to lay up and try to approach the hole from that side, because approaching from the other side I don't really like, because you will use a quite big, what is it, it's slicing thing, but not a power slice, but you will curl the ball quite heavily to force it down, and then it will gain some momentum, and then the sniper doesn't have enough backspin to actually stop it on green, and there's a lot of bunkers and shit behind there, so I will not do it. Thank you, Niklas. We will just try to gather as much information as possible to, and if we don't make any big mistakes, we will squeeze through, I guess, with a minus 13 or something, and then we will go home and do our homework for the weekend. That went really far. I'm not really sure if I want to do that. No. I want to end up somewhere in the middle here, in the front. 7, 8, 10%. It's gonna be 6 rings, and then we give it a 7. Just a tiny bit of curl. And hopefully we can release it perfect, but no. Welcome everybody. This is the... Ooh. Now we're going to be really short. Not what I intended. I want to use the sort of rough that goes down on the right hand side here, and try to rough bump the ball into a nice albatross, or at least getting close to the hole for an easy eagle. So maybe we will, instead of having like the sniper at min, we will have it at max. Let's see. So we have it at max. Nine zero. So we adjust it. 8 plus 2. 10 rings. I don't know. Let's see. I like it. Boom. That's how you do it. Yes, I'm happy. Now we have no choice but performing the rest of the stuff accordingly. So hole 4. This one is everybody's doing it with the rough bump with the Goliath, and I don't like the Goliath. But let's do it. We can at least try. So find the Goliath. 10%. Yeah. So it's going to be about... Oh, I'm so unused to using the Goliath, but it's the only long iron with enough topspin to actually do this. An alternative would be actually going with like this type of club and backspin it, but not really sure why this is a really strange way to play it, I guess. It's so much fun having you here. It's an honor having you watching me. Thank you, Mr. Michael Moss Sr. I'm thrilled that you were able to see that. It's probably the only real happening that is here. If anybody doesn't know Michael Moss Sr., he's a proficient streamer. So we have Max here. We're going to adjust it like towards the pin, and we don't want to hit great left. So 9054. And all we need to do is hit perfect. Hopefully. Woo. Yeah. With a little bit more topspin, that could have been in actually. But it's going very close to the sand bath, which is making this a little bit scary. Let's put it in there like that and then go for hole 5. Actually, I'm not really sure which hole 5 is, but we will have to have a look later on the little mini picture. I will try this one because I think this is the same wind. No, this is the headwind on this one. Dum dum bum bum bum. Let's. I don't want to see this. So, hole 5. Is this the one with the very thin little fairway on the right? Thanks, Michael. So, which one is this? Yes. So, the idea is to drive as far as possible on the right hand side, get a short iron towards the pin. But great is not a good idea, because the fairway is extremely thin. A lot of wind resistance 5 balls on these replays. And now he changed to some other. It's the new one, right? The Anubis ball. Now we could end up like that, and then it's not so much fun anymore. I rather try the normal way. So we have 7, 9, 6 rings. Okay. Now I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, and great as well. Oh, and it was great, right? If it was would have been perfect, maybe I was in the rough. Did I adjust that much? Well, not perfect, it was great. But perfect lay. The end result was perfect. So let's see where we are. Minus. So here's min. Min 4.2. Well, let's hope Mr. Great isn't here. We give it a chance. Nope. Too bad. So we under-adjusted that one. That was unfortunate. Oh, I need to think about that. Maybe we should have adjusted like 4.5, maybe. It's always easy to be efterklok, as we say in Swedish. I don't really know what the English corresponding expression would be. Okay, hole number 6. Which one is that? It's the next par 5, isn't it? So we just blast it down there and try to find a nice angle to approach the pin, I guess. Inside, yeah. So let's go 10% again. I believe it should be stable enough. So Richard from Boons, good luck. Show us the way to the Albatross, please. Good luck. I guess a rough bump could be a possibility again. The rough right next to that little kidney-shaped sand bunker. We don't want to do that, especially not with a power zero ball. That's bad. 8, 9, 7 rings. let's just not whack it too hard and focus on getting it perfect instead and see where we end up. And if we end up short, we can risk a little bit more next time. Okay, how did it go, Silken? It's like quite heavily downhill as well towards that thingy, so I'm not sure how much to add. Maybe 20%? 25. Let's use 25. That's a quite round number, and then we got it from there. So we are at max. We put it up short, and then 7-1, 25% is going to be 9 rings. 9 rings, and we lose some distance, so we move up 1 ring. And we had quite a lot of margin over there. So let's see where we end up. Oh, decent chance. Decent chance. So I ended up on the right hand side of the pin. I adjusted 25%, so 20 would have been even further right? So maybe 30% then. We can try 30% and see if we get closer, otherwise we will have to tweak it with some offset, I think. Yeah, on the green, I'm happy. I'm happy I'm not missing the rough. That would be just like me, having to save it from... Oh, that was too close for comfort. Oh, I'm losing all my notes here as well. In the excitement. Yeah. Okay, hole number 7. Now is time for this scary rough bump. No, I'm not doing it. I'm going to use the sniper and try to just do it the old traditional way. 10%. Like this. Let's just take that bag if I change my mind. No, let's not do that. I forgot to change it from the internal competition where we only use comments. So if I end up in the sand, I don't want to use the sand lizard to try to save it. Yeah, I believe it will be better. I will at least try that for the first try, and then decide if my chances with the rough bump, but the rough bump is so tiny, like let's offset that a little bit like that. Then we 7, 4, 8, 3, and we move back as we moved up. Oh, great. Hopefully it will not cost me too much. No, we're still fine, but we don't know how well that was adjusted. I think this is a more safe way, yeah. But can you see the rough there? It's like 1 millimeter thin. If you misadjust, you're basically either in the sand before or you're in the sand after the green. There's no real room for error then. Oh, you tried it? I think I like this approach. It's a lot more room for error, maybe slightly less chance of hitting and holding one, but especially with the quarterback, it's not really my favorite club. We have one extra, that's good. Hopefully we'll get the next extra on the next hole, which is one of these win or lose holes. You have to blast it down there really far with the berserker ball and whatnot. It's a draw. The really good thing about doing these live streams are, of course, being able to talk to you guys, but secondly, you will have a recording of your whole round. You can always go back and check what you did wrong and what you did not do so good. So I like that a lot. Oh, what are we doing? Good luck. I'm sitting here rambling and we don't need to do this, right? Because this is a shootout, right? Yeah. So, we're almost there. Hole 8. Scary stuff. No. Berserker ball. I don't know exactly. These type of like mega shots I don't really fancy a lot. I find the chance of hitting perfect or close to perfect when you do max hour power and curl it a lot, it's not great. Let's try it. So like 5, almost 6. are in the sand. Yes, we are. That's bad. He did a much better shot than me. But I believe this putt is not really something you long for. But it's downhill at least, so you don't... Yeah, maybe it was the curl that did it. So... let's lay up and hope it rolls in, right? So here we go, at least 9 rings, I think. 9.5 for 11.7. And it won't go in with the grate, right? Okay, that was very poor. Get in the hole. Well played. Hole number 9. Can we find something extra? Hello Mike, welcome. I did one albatross on hole 3, I think it was. That's the only thing that happened so far. Hole 9, last hole, change ball. Drive 10%. Okay, I will not try it today. I will just take my minus 13 and be happy. 7 for 6 rings at least. Let's do 6 and a little bit. And like that much curl. Hopefully it will not kill us. It's in the rough. Yes, it is. We need a lot more curl than that. Maybe 4 topspin is too much as well. I was afraid going short. Yes, I did, Klaus. I did like you. Oh. Well, it's only qualifier. There's still room for improvement. That's good. If you do your best round in the qualifier, you're screwed anyway, right? Okay, let's see if we can do something to save this. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Let's do like this. 7-5. Let's use 25%. 6-7 rings. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Very short. With all that tailwind, that was a little bit of a disappointment. But I guess the eagle is more or less safe. So how did you go? How did it go for you, Klaus? Did you win? Wow. Oh no. So let's put this one in for an eagle, and then we contemplate what to do better on Thursday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting me, and have a good week. See you on Thursday for the qualifier, the opening round. -13 is okay-ish for me. Of course, we had a few close ones, so we could have had a few more out there. We left a few out there. So, with no further ado, thank you all for coming. I will be working on the other material that I'm trying to put together for this. So, if nothing else, see you when I see you, and take care. Goodbye.